Today, Godhikattheraparinibbānavatthu, the story of Venerable Godhikattera's Parinibbāna from Dhammapada. Desan Sampanna Silanam Appamada Viharinam Samadhinya Vimuktanam Maharo Medana Vindati. Mara never finds the path of the truly virtuous, who abide in heedfulness and are freed by perfect knowledge. You guys are reading, yeah? This Dhammapada was taught by the Buddha when he was living at Veluvana monastery near Rajagaha city, with a reference to Venerable Godhika's Parinibbāna. You know, one day, Venerable Godhikattera was living at Kalasila mountain in Kalasila monastery in Isikili mountain. Kalasila means, black stone mat monastery. It has in the mountain of Isikili. What is Isikili? Isi means hermit or Pachika Buddha. Kili means they swallow. What happened? You know the history of the Isikili mountains. During the Pachika Buddha times, Paduma Devi had 500 Pachika Buddha. Her son, 500 sons. Paduma Devi Queen has 500 sons. Is it? Or Mahapaduma Pachika Buddha. You see? Or later they became all 500 sons of Paduma Devi became Pachika Buddha, individuals Buddhas. They went to the cities or villages for food. After having the meal, then they fly to this mountain, Isikili mountains. They stay with their Nibbana attainment in this mountain for whole days. It will never come out for whole day. Is it? Or the next day, maybe when the Dhammapada times, they come out and they went to the village or cities for food. After having the meal, then they flew to this mountain. Then they disappear completely, 500 Pachika Buddha. That is why many people think, oh, this mountain swallow the Pachika Buddha. Then in Pali, Isikili. The mountain is swallowing the Isi, Pachika Buddha. That is why this mountain is called Isikili mountain. There's one, the black stone mat, black stone cave, maybe mountain, it may be monastery in this mountain. There are a lot of black stone cave or black stone mat, etc. Then many bhikkhu are living in this mountain and practice meditation or something like this. Is it? Then in some monastery in Sri Lanka, like Dhammapada, Jitupa or the other ancient mountains, they also have many black cave, stone cave or stone mat, etc. They are also usually black color. Not so black, but brown or black color, like this. Is it? And this is called Kala Sila or Kala Sila Monastery, black stone mat monastery. When he was practicing his meditation in black stone cave, what happened? Appamator, he is very diligent. Appamator, he is very mindful. He is not negligent. Okay, he is very urgent. He is very heedful. Adapi, be careful. Meditator should have those qualities. Appamator, he is mindful. Adapi, he is very diligent, not lazy. Is it? Adapi. As long as I haven't attained Nibbana attainment yet, I will never stop with my practice. They have such kinds of intention. They are very energetic. They are very diligent. Pahidado, they send their mind towards Nibbana. Okay, they are going to Nibbana. That is why they already send their minds to Nibbana first. Then they go to Nibbana. As long as they haven't reached Nibbana yet, they will never stop this journey, this way. That means they have already sent their mind to Nibbana. This is called Pahidato. Then what happened? During this period, then he also practiced Vipassana meditation based on jhana meditation. He has jhana attainment. Then he entered into jhana attainment, emerging from jhana's concentration. Then he contemplates nama rupa, pay attention, there are arising impressions. He practiced Vipassana meditation. Then what happened? At that time he feels very peaceful. His mind is liberated from defilements, or temporarily, or sometimes for a long time, like this. Is it? But he also has a cancer disease in his body which is following for his life. That means he practiced meditation, he attained jhana's concentration. Based on jhana's concentration, he also practiced Vipassana meditation. From time to time, his disease from his body appear. At that time, maybe his concentration disappear. He fell away from the concentration. Is it? Sometimes like this. But when he is healthy, then he could enter into jhana. Based on jhana's concentration, he got to practice Vipassana meditation. He have higher level of Vipassana knowledge already in this way. But during this time, he entered into jhana attainment. Imagine from jhana, he also practiced Vipassana diligently. At that time, he has highest Vipassana knowledge. But because of his disease in his body, then it disturbed, afflicted him. What happened? Then when he entered into jhana attainment, imagine from jhana he contemplated Vipassana. Then second time, okay, in the same way. Then after some time his concentration disappeared because of his disease. Is it? One time, enter into jhana, emerging from jhana, he contemplates Vipassana. But when he is doing in this way, then because of his disease, his concentration dropped down. Jhana's concentration falling away from his mind. That means his concentration disappeared. One time. Then second time also, okay, when he is energetic, when he recovers from his illness, then he also enter into jhana. That time also okay. Emerging from jhana, he contemplates vipassana. But after some time, his concentration disappears. Or in this way, what happened? About 6 times. Is it? Then 6 times, especially he entered into jhana for 6 times. Although he wants to stay in jhana for a long time, but because of his disease, then jhana disappears from jhana attainment disappears. He cannot maintain his jhana attainment according to his wishes. Is it? Then after 6 times, the 3rd time, he got enter into jhana. Then sure, he is in jhana's condition. Then he thought to himself, previously I entered into jhanas for 6 times. Because of my disease, the jhana attainment disappeared. My concentration dropped down. If I die without jhana attainment, my next existence, future existence is not sure where I will be reborn. Is it? But if I die with the jhana attainment, sure, I will be reborn in Dhamma realms. Then he decided that time, now I could enter into jhana attainment, then I will die with jhana attainment to be sure with my future existence. Is it? Then he decided to be suicide. Is it? Then he tried to kill himself. What happened? Okay, I am going to kill myself. I am going to be suicide myself. Then what happened? Then he tried to lie down in his bed. Then he also take the razor, then the knife to be shaven, to shave his hair. Then he entered into jhana for the 3rd time. After that, what happened? With jhana attainment, he tried to cut his throat, his windpipe, with a knife, very sharp knife, razor. What happened? Then he passed away. Is it? He passed away. Okay. He tried to cut his throat. During this time, what happened? Before his suicide, Mara also know. Mara, our very famous devotee Mara. Even sometimes our devotee Saka also ran away because of Mara. Is it? The Mara is very powerful to disturb. He is a Satan, is it? Satan or something like that. He is a destroyer. He has many names and bad name. Also evil one. Evil one, you are evil one. You are Timba, you are Satan, you are the destroyer, etc. Many different kinds of names. He is famous. Like how do you call Osama bin Laden, etc. Is it? He trying to destroy those who are practicing meditation, etc. That is why he is famous with the bad name. Then he know Venerable Godhikattheraparinibbānavatthu going to be suicide. He was trying to keep himself. Then Ayam Bhikkhu Saddha Aharitu Kama, he is going to kill himself with a knife. Saddha Aharando Aradambi Pabunandi. Saddha Aharando Kobana Jiwite Nirapeko Hundi. He is going to be suicide himself. That means he has no attachments to his life. Is it? He has no attachment to his life. Then Te Vipassana Patapetwa Aradambi Pabunandi. If he had no attachment to his life, he is also practicing Vipassana meditation. He has higher level of Vipassana knowledge. Then if he contemplates vipassana with this mind, without attachment, even he may attain arhata path knowledge. Is it? Sajaha etam varapesami na medan grace. His intention is, he doesn't want other people to escape from suffering. Doesn't want other people, other beings to attain nibbana. He understands Godhikatthera is practicing meditation every day. He also has higher vipassana knowledge. Now he has no attachment to his life, even his life. Then he is going to be suicide. Then at the time he will contemplate vipassana. Then even he may attain arhataship, arhata phala. That is why he doesn't want Venerable Godhika to attain arhata phala, to become arhanta. Is it? Oh, this is his intention. Then what happened? I will try to prevent not to be suicide, or not to kill himself. Then na me vajana gresati, if I prevent him not to be suicide himself, but he will not obey my word. Then what happened? Sattara varapesami, I will go to the Buddha to inform. I will ask the Buddha to prevent not to be suicide. This is his intention. Then what happened? Then he creates another like a man's body, and then he approached the Buddha. But when he approached the Buddha, he didn't approach as the Deva. He disguised as a man, etc. Is it? Then what he said is here. Mahavira Mahapenya Idhiya Yazasa Chala Sabha Vira Bayatira Padewanda Mi Chekuma. Actually he disliked the Buddha, but now he want to request something from the Buddha. That is why he praised the Buddha with the stanza. Mahavira, the Buddha who has great effort. Mahapenya, who have great wisdom. Buddha, who has great wisdom. Idhiya, Yasasa Jala, who have, the great power, psychic power. Yasasa Jala, who is very famous. Sabha Vira Bhayatita, Padewanda Michakumar, who overcome all enemies. Then Padewanda Michakumara, who have, many different kinds of eyes, wisdom eye, divine eyes, etc. Padewanda Mi, I bow to the feet of the Buddha. By composing the Buddha's quality, then he says to the Buddha, is it? He praised the Buddha, and even in this sutta only. Very difficult to find his composing, the composed description of the Buddha's quality. But now he described a lot of the Buddha's quality here. Is it? Why? He wants to request from the Buddha something. Then after that, he said, after paying homage to the Buddha, Sawakoti Mahavira Marana Bibu Akinkati Jedayati Dan Niseda Judendra. Also the same. The Buddha who have great effort and wisdom, great light. One of your disciples trying to kill himself, trying to be suicide. Then he informed the Buddha. Then after that what happened? Katahi Bhagavad Doshan Savako Sasane Rato Apada Manaso Seko Kalankiriya Jene Sutta. He composed many Buddha's quality with many different words here. Is it? Then one day your disciple is going to kill himself. He is he is delightful in sasana, your sasana. Now he is still practices meditation. He haven't attained any Magapala Nibbana attainment yet. Abada Mana so Sekomi, okay, what he says is he already became Seka actually, like this, but not yet, okay? Abasa Mana so without attainment or Arahata Phala, why he wants to die himself? He wants to die. It is not so useful. What he says, okay, he should practice to become Arahanta fast. Then without attainment or Arahata Phala, it is not so useful to die. What he says like this, is it? Your disciple Godhika is delightful in sasana. He is happy in sasana. Now he is going to kill himself without attainment or arahantship. It is not so beneficial to die. Please go and prevent, not to kill himself. He requested the Buddha. Is it? By reciting 3 stanzas. He also composed the Buddha's quality a lot in those stanzas. Is it? Then when he is informing the Buddha in this way, Godhikathera already trying to be suicide. He already killed himself with a knife. Is it? Then the Buddha also understood, this person is Mara, not man. He disguised as a man here. Then the Buddha also answered by reciting 1 stanza. Ewan hi tira kopanti nawa kinkandi jiwitan samulan dana mabonsha Godhikattheraparinibbānavatthu. The white person are doing in this way. They don't have attachment to even their life. Is it? Why? Samulan dana mabonsha. They already destroyed the craving, dana, together with the root of craving. Is it? So, Godhika took final prinibbana. He attained nibbana, final prinibbana. He destroyed the craving and all defilements. After that, he passed away with the Arahata Phala attainment. He attained final nibbana. The Buddha answered in this way. Is it? Then that time, the Buddha also knows Godhika already passed away with the Arahata Phala attainment. Then the Buddha went to this Kalatila monastery together with many bhikkhu sanghas to burn his body, to make the funeral of Venerable Godhika. Is it? Then usually after burning their body, after funeral, the Buddha asked the bhikkhu sangha or devotee to make the relic Chediyas or Arahanta. That is when the Buddha went to Godhika's passing away place, Kalasila monastery, together with bhikkhu sangha. At that time, the Mara was also searching for Venerable Godhika's Patisanti Vijnana. He also knew Venerable Godhika already passed away, where he was born, or where he is reborn again. Then he was searching for Venerable Godhika's Patisanti Vijnana by creating, a group of smoke, like a group of smoke, or a group of the make or the darkness in the sky. Then the sun or smoke or a group of darkness are moving here and there, like this. Is it? Then this is Mara. Sometimes you can see in the sky a group of smoke or a group of the darkness. Then Mara is making some problem. Is it? Here he is searching for Venerable Godhika's Patisanti Vijnana here and there. Is it? at that time. Then the Buddha also saw this condition. Then the Buddha showed Bhikkhu Sangha, oh Bhikkhu, do you see the group of smoke, cloud, or a group of the, mega or the darkness in the sky? Moving here and there. Yes, Venerable Sir. Oh, this is Mara. Mara is searching for Godhika's Patisandi Vijnana, where he is existing, where he was born, in which existence. He is searching for Godhika's Patisandi Vijnana. And the Buddha answered. Then the Buddha says to the Bhikkhu Sangha. At that time, the Bhikkhu Sangha also asked where Venerable Godhika was born that day. Then the Buddha answered, Godhikathera took final Prinibbāna, he attained Nibbāna, final Prinibbāna. His Patisandi Vijnana will not exist in any existences. Is it? He will not take Patisandi in any existence. He became Arahanta. He already completely ceased his suffering, his fight without remainder. That is why Mara cannot find his Patisandi Vijnana where he was born. Then saying that at the time, he couldn't find Patisandi Vijnana of Godhika. Then what happened? He disguised as a boy. Then he came to the Buddha taking his instrument, one sloop, is it? A kind of guitar. Taking his guitar to the Buddha. He put his guitar in his armpit. Like this, is it? Then he disguised as a boy. Then in front of the Buddha, what happened? He also says with many stanzas, Oda Adoja Diriyan Tisa Anutisa Swahan Anvesana Nadi Kechami Kodi Ko So Kuhengador. Pande, I am search for Godhika's Patisandi Vijnana where he was born. Here and there, in every direction, east directions, west direction, north, south, above, under, and also all, the intermediate directions also, all 10 directions. But I couldn't find Godhika's Patisandi Vijnana where he was born, or he asked the Buddha. Then the Buddha answered, Yo diro didi sambano jai jana rato sada ahorada nuyongjan jividan anikamaya. Oh, what is the meaning? Diro, Godhika is wise man. Didi sambano, he has concentration, jhana attainment. Jai, he used to stay in the jhana. Jhana Rado, he is delightful in jhana attainment. All the times, even day and night. Is it? Anuyongjan Jivita Anikamya, he also practiced Vipassana meditation diligently. Then he has no attachment to his life, his five aggregates. Is it? Chetavana Mejino Sena Anagandwa Punabon. Samulan Dana Mabosha Godhika Prinibbānavatthu. Then he won the king of death. King of death. Then he destroyed the craving together with root. Then he took final Prinibbāna, then he will never return to any existence. Oh, the Buddha answered by reciting those stanzas. Then what happened? He was disappointed with this answer. Actually, Mara's intention is he doesn't want other people to escape from suffering, to realize Nibbāna. Is it? If someone is enjoying with the sensual pleasure, okay, no problem. He is happy with this condition. That is why he have to create many sensual things in the world. Is it? The many things he creates. Many religions also, they persuade people with the sensual enjoyment. This is those kinds of religions maybe created by Mara. Some religion, they try to encourage people to kill each other. Is it? This is also, okay, he is happy, no problem. They cannot escape from samsara. They cannot realize Nibbana if they are doing it in this way. Such kinds of religions also created by Mara. Sure. Is it? That is why where there is a Buddhist, they are trying to attain Nibbana, they try to escape from suffering. At that time Mara disliked. That is why they also trying to destroy. Now having problem in Myanmar or Sri Lanka. This is because of Mara. Why? They are practicing meditation diligently. At that time, some may realize Nibbana. He doesn't want. That is why he made many problems in those countries. Is it? If something happens within you, then maybe Mara is disturbing me. Then I should not follow his desire. I only just practice my meditation to escape from the enemy of Mara. Or you should try in this way. Is it? Then when the Buddha says, Godhikattheraparinibbānavatthu, you cannot find his Patisanti Vijnana everywhere. Then when the Buddha answered in this way, then he was disappointed with this answer. Then, then what happened? Tassa soka pridasa vina kecha abhasata tatoso dhumano yako tatteva andra dayati. Then as soon as he heard the Buddha's answer, then his sloop, the Gita fell down from his armpit. Then what happened? Then with the disappointed mind, then he disappeared from the Buddha. And this is it. Then the Buddha also says, Kenge papima godikasa kulasa nibbadatanina, the evil ones. It is not beneficial by searching for Godhika's existing place. Tasahi nibbadathana tomma disana satambisa sampi dhatu nasekoti. Although you are powerful, like you 100 or 1,000%, you can try to find Godhika's existing place. You will never be find his existing place. Okay? Then where he took find the Pranipana, or where he took the Patisanti Vijnana, etc. Then he took find the Pranipana, Mara cannot find his existing place. Or the Buddha, by saying this, the Buddha also recite this stanza, Desan Sampana Silana Apamada Viharina Sambadinya Vimodana Maro Megana Vindati. Easy. You can see Sampana Silana. They have Sila. They already fulfill Sila. They mean Sila Seka. They already practice Sila not to break. Is it? Then Apamada Viharina. They live with the heedfulness. They are very diligent, not negligence. They used to stay with the sati. That means they used to stay with the Dhamma objects only. They practice meditation diligently. Samadhinya vimodana. They also already realize some level they also already realize Nibbana. Vimodana, their mind already liberated from defilements. Step by step, at the beginning, Dringa, Pahana, they destroy the defilements, they remove the defilement temporarily for some time. Then another one, Vikambana, when they attain jhana, or they can remove the defilements for a long time. Then when they practice vipassana, they attain Magga, then Magga can completely destroy the respective defilement. This was a smoke chirapana. They completely remove the defilement with their path knowledge. Patipasanti Vimukti. Later, when they attain Nibbana, they can enter into flat Samadhi. At that time, or they also escape from the defilement. Nesarana Vimukti, they completely escape from the defilement after taking final Nibbana. Is it? Then, like this. Samadhinya Vimukta Maro Mega, we heard Maro Mega, now we did for such kinds of person. You know, there are such kinds of person. Mara cannot find their way. Mara cannot find where they are existing. Is it? Mara Mega, now we did they cannot understand, they cannot find, they cannot know their existing place. Or the Buddha says this stanza. Then at the end of the stanza, many become Sotapanna, etc. Is it? Then Venerable Godhika, you know, sometimes it also happened during the Buddha time. When they are practicing meditation, they have such kinds of problem, kinds of disease, very difficult to be patient with this. That time, they also try to kill themselves. Trying to be suicide themselves. But they are practicing vipassana up to higher level, then nearly passing away, what happened? They attain Nibbana, or they become Arahanta. Or such kinds of Arahanta is called Samasisi Arahanta. As soon as they attain Arahanta stage, or they also pass away. They attain Nibbana and pass away together as Arahanta. This is called Samasiti Arahanta. But very rare, but we can find in the text maybe a few bhikkhus we can find, like Godhika, another maybe Chana, and another one. Only just 3. Samasiti Arahanta. Okay? But you have no such kinds of disease, don't do this. Only just practice meditation, is it? Only just practice meditation. Sure, if someone follow this way, will not become Arahanta. Only will pass away with the fearful mind, and will not attain Nibbana, even may fall into foolful state. Then be careful not to do the suicide, is it? Then, by knowing the Venerable Godhika stanza, the Buddha says, although Mara is powerful, he cannot find the Arahanta's existing place. That is why, if you want to hide from the Mara, then you try to attain Nibbana. When you attain Nibbana, you can hide from Mara. Why? You can stay with the Nibbana object. At that time, Mara cannot disturb you. If you are staying with the defilement, then you are already in domain of Mara. Is it? Scope of Mara, already Mara occupied. Not only Mara, he also have a lot of his followers. That is why, be careful. Now there are many problems in the world regarding the kilesa. Lobha, Dosa, Moha, they are fighting each other. Actually, they are fighting each other. They are creating a lot of problems with the support of Mara. Be careful. Okay? Then if you wish to escape from Mara's disturbance, what should you do? Only just put your mind inside the meditation object. Then he cannot disturb. Finally, you realize Nibbana. Then, even you realize Nibbana, when you are living in Nibbana attainment, no problem, he cannot disturb. But when you are out of Nibbana, if there's a defilement, may disturb, even he can disturb Venerable Ananda. Is it? Sometimes. But when you attain Arahata personally, at that time, Mara can never disturb. Can never be disturbed. Then you completely escape from Mara's domain, Mara's disturbance. But although you are still Puthojana, if you stay with the meditation attainment, also you are the out of control of Mara. Don't worry. Then practice in this way to attain Nibbana. May be able to practice to attain Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sukhi hotu, Nibbana pasyo hotu. Sadhu, sadhu numodami. Sadhu numoditapan. Kamami Kamitavang Sukhi Hotu Nibbana